I will kill the second beat, which is the top. That's when Hulk stand up. So you wait until I call and go. Boom. That call and go. So you are and you're go.
All right, is everyone clear? Let's spin it out and go to work.
And we are rolling.
Be careful, Mark.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's a big movie. There's a lot of destruction and a lot of physical effects on the set. You know, it was very difficult work.
Whatever the Hulk does, comes in contact with, manipulates, pushes, shoves, breaks, touches, lifts, falls under the category of the on-set physical effects crew, which is my team. In this movie, we destroyed the entire lab, which was giant.
Those are real walls that are coming down and real windows that are being broken, real lab equipment that's being destroyed, and there's nothing phony about it.
Ready, and door, go!
And I think that a lot of people who see this movie might think that that is a regular-sized guy in a miniature set plowing his way through it, because it looks that real.
All aircraft.
We moved on to San Francisco, where we took 12 cars and rolled them down Telegraph Hill with the Hulk cracking up the street, tipping a cable car with people falling out.
The entire street's supposed to erupt, and everybody's supposed to react to that. Yet there's no eruption actually taking place. So we had to really kind of have this fine integration with the CGI folks and the special effects department, especially because they were flipping cars and rolling or turning, tipping trolleys over, and people were falling off, and so we had to really work closely together for that, to make that scene work.
We moved on to the Sequoias, where we had the Hulk and animated dogs smashing the front of the car.
The dogfight primarily is computer generated, but prior to the fight actually beginning, the Hulk is talking to Jennifer Connelly's character, and he picks her up and he puts her on the roof of the car. And then he takes her off of the roof of the car when the dogs start to attack, and he sticks her in the car and slams the door. And that had to be a really fine integration between us and CG Hulk, so that when the Hulk carried her to the car, she bounced, she moved up and down so that it matched the Hulk's stride.
We then moved on to Victorville, where we blew up the 12,000 square foot housing complex with the military trying to attack. Moving into the Banner house, where we had more Hulk interactivity.
Bruce Banner gets really upset. Hulk's out, kicks the shit out of Talbot, and leaps away.
There's a scene where the Hulk kicks me through the wall of a house, and I'm in a couch. And, 9 cameras, amazing looking, huge explosion.
Which means, a couch has to lift itself, throw itself out the window. One of Charlie's guys has to be on the couch, on cue fall off the couch and hang up on a rail as the couch ends up down into the street. The next sequence, or part of that sequence, the Hulk walks out, bashes through the front of the house, boards, nails, screws flying everywhere, with Charlie's guys still on the rail, not hurting him. So any of those situations like that, Charlie and I meticulously talk about how we're going to design an explosion that will later appear as though the Hulk has created this by his force and walking through.
You have to really think about movement is important, how the actor moves in relationship to the way the Hulk is going to move when the animators get a hold of it.
3, 2, 1, go!
A lot of the movies me getting beaten up physically by the Hulk, or by the fights that Eric and I have, or being thrown around or being smashed into things.
We had a great time on this stuff, and obviously have to place a lot of faith and trust in each other. And the good thing about the scenes with Josh was it was the only person that I really got to do some really heavy physical stuff with. So it was always a relief when he would come onto the set, even though he'd beat the crap out of me every time.
I think we've gone 10 steps beyond what the other movies have done right now in terms of integrating our character into real life Our character gets involved right in the middle and walks through and touches things and lifts things and comes in contact with things way more than any character, I think, than you've seen before. My ultimate goal is to, in a finished movie, not have anybody know where we've handed off from animation to real life. It's been a really busy picture. It's been a really kind of satisfying one for me.